Parker Schnabel wasn't on Gold Rush this week. While some fans might have realized what was happening, others may be wondering why one of the show's top stars missed an entire episode. Here is a look at why Parker Schnabel missed this week's episode of Gold Rush and when he might be back. Why wasn't Parker Schnabel on Gold Rush this week? There are really two reasons why Parker Schnabel wasn't on Gold Rush this week. The main reason is the same reason why Fred Lewis wasn't on last week's episode. There are 4 main mining groups featured this season on Gold Rush. Each week, there is 1 hour to offer and there isn't room for everyone. Last week, Fred wasn't on the show. This caused some fans to say it isn't as entertaining without Fred. They're making decisions that cause most fans to scratch their heads. This week, Parker wasn't on the show. Instead, the show saw Fred back and delivering some medical treatment to an employee. Also on the show this week was Tony, who was setting up a graveyard shift, and the Clayton brothers. Expect weeks to see the Clayton brothers missing from episodes and weeks where Tony is nowhere to be found. That is the main reason Parker wasn't on Gold Rush this week. However, there is one other thing to keep in mind. Parker won't be on Gold Rush as much as others because his team has become increasingly successful and weak-run. The entire allure of Gold Rush is seeing the miners face problems and have to figure out how to get out of them. For guys like Fred, that means making bad decisions and ending up in an uphill battle. For Parker, it means falling back on his experience and fixing things easily. That doesn't provide entertaining drama on reality TV. When will Parker be back on Gold Rush? Parker Schnabel will almost surely be back on next week's episode of Gold Rush. However, one thing that fans might want to get used to is seeing less of Parker in the future. There are many fans who feel Parker is becoming so successful that he is working his way out of the reality TV genre. Parker just won a prestigious award that shows how great his company has become. That is something that will always take a back seat to broken machines and having to scrape by on gambling decisions. Parker is also working hard on building his business. This means a lot of paperwork and meetings. That is not what Gold Rush fans want to see. Even fans of Parker know that it might be best for him to step back as he develops into one of the world's best gold miners.